Hey everyone, welcome to Princess of Gay. I'm your host Connie, and today we are here with my top 10 video game movie adaptions. So, this is a list I decided I just kind of wanted to do just for the shits and giggles because video game adaptions for a lot of people are hit or miss. And we've obviously been thinking about them lately with The Last of Us, but we're going to be talking about movies today rather than, TV shows. So, yeah, that is the big qualifier here. It has to be a movie, it has to be an actual film, whether it's released in theaters or on streaming services or wherever. As long as it is an actual single movie, um, it counts. Now, you can have a series of movies and but only one counts for each slot. um but yeah, this was a really interesting list to make because I actually went through like every movie adaptation that was ever made and just to make sure I got like everything like I could and remembered everything I could. The movie doesn't have to be live action. It can be adapted into animation as long as it is a movie adaptation of a video game. That's all that matters. Um, so these are going to be ranked based on just my personal preferences, based on what I thought of them, how much I liked them for just what they were. And I already know it's probably going to be different from your list. So no worries there. It's just my opinion. But we are going to redirect it. Just use like trailer footage to count it down, as always. Just because of copyright reasons and everything, and it's just easier for me. But before we do, I want to name some bottom 10, or just bottom video game movie adaptations in general. These are not necessarily going to be in any specific order. I just want to name some movie adaptations of video games that I think were bad. And yeah, I'm naming them here. I'm not going to make a separate list for those ones just because time and everything. These lists actually take quite a bit of time to make, um, especially because of downloading all the files and everything. And sometimes the files get messed up when I download them, and also, yeah. But not going to get into all that here. But these are the movies that I, again, not in any specific order here, but I thought were bad adaptations. Um, Pretty much all the Resident Evil movies. Um, if it's a Resident Evil movie, it's not good. It's not a good adaptation. It doesn't understand the source material. They threw in, oh God, I can't remember the actress's name, but they threw her in instead of adapting, one of the actual characters. They made their own character, and it didn't work. She's not good. Even despite the actress being kind of okay, she's not good as a character. Um, and the movies just got progressively worse and worse as it went along. For the most part, it just got too ridiculous to the point where it doesn't feel like Resident Evil. You go from playing a Resident Evil game to watching one of those movies, they're not the same thing. Another one of these would be Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Everybody knows Mortal Kombat Annihilation is bad. Um, from the terrible CG, even though that's not that big of a deal, but even the story and the characters take a bit of a nosedive after the first Mortal Kombat movie. Annihilation just there's a lot of recasts, a lot of issues with the writing and the dialogue. It doesn't feel the same. Like the first Mortal Kombat movie had that corniness that was good, that felt like it belonged in a Mortal Kombat movie. Because let's be honest, Mortal Kombat's pretty fucking cheesy. Um, but Annihilation was bad. It just it didn't get any of that. Excuse me. It didn't get any of that at all. and was just kind of a waste of time, if I'm being honest. Um, and another one was, or I guess another two, are the Lara Croft Tomb Raider movies with Angelina Jolie. Um, because honestly, Angelina Jolie was a terrible choice to play Lara Croft. Like, she just does not work as her at all. She's not believable. She was hired for her looks because she doesn't embody the character even slightly. Either version of it, the originals or the remakes version, though obviously these movies came out before the remakes version, but still, she doesn't feel like Lara Croft. She never once did, and the movies are just not good either. They're just not good movies. Um, and the last one I want to mention specifically here is the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Um, Despite having really good actors in it, it was so bad. And the worst part about it is that it's so hard to watch because it's not even just bad as an adaptation, it's just fucking terrible. I would honestly put it up there as one of the worst movies ever made, and not even a so bad it's good or so bad you can like watch it and enjoy it and laugh along to it. No, it's so actively bad that it's legitimately hard to sit through it. It's just that terrible. Like you don't even get bored; you just get angry watching it because it. All the actors are wasted. The story is ridiculously stupid. The characters are fucking dumb. Nothing about it makes sense. It's so unbearable to watch. Again, even ignoring how it adapts the source material. It's just it's still a very, very bad movie. And again, not even an enjoyable way. Like, you can watch Avatar, The Last Airbender, you can watch that live action adaptation, and at least enjoy how stupidly bad it is. Because it's a Shyamalan bad kind of movie. But with the Super Mario Bros. Movie, it's just bad. But yeah, so those are some dishonorable mentions before we get into the actual top 10 that are actually good. And I do genuinely think every movie on my top 10 is good. Like, very good, as in I've watched them all multiple times. I've enjoyed them all. And I would watch them again, without question. I think they're all very good. Not necessarily the best movies out there, but still. um, so yeah. Like I said, though, the link to the actual list is in the description below, just because of copyright stuff, just because of the fact that I, again, want to do these this way, because it's easier on me. Um, but yeah, we're doing it this way, and I hope you enjoy the list. I just ask you go down into the description to find the link, click on it, check out the video, and then come back here to leave your comments. Let me know your favorite video game movie adaptions, and let me know what you thought of my list. Again, it's just my opinion, so no worries there. Um, but I'm also planning to do one of these for video game series in the future. So, I don't know how soon or far into the future, but I am planning on it. So, that could be really cool too. But like I said, I want to hear your thoughts, so let me know down in the comments below. What did you think of my list, and what is your list? For now, though, thank you so much for tuning in, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the list.